It's the Arts at Angeloria's Radio Theater. Fascinating tales told by Angeloria and her ancient and magical art cat, Penny Lane. They're waiting for you with information about an exciting contest at the end of our program. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Wouldn't you like to leave your neighbor behind? Especially 'cause he and his wife are unkind. Need an escape when you're working too hard, or have a drink after you've just toiled in the yard. Just the thing to deal with nasty neighbors after every livelong day. If you're looking for how to crack a smile, we can think of a better way. Have some Big Buzz Brew, a buck, a bottle, you can drink your cares away. Have some Big Buzz Brew. Open a bottle every day's a Big Buzz Day.
Does your neighbor irritate the hell out of you with the revving of car engines and marching back and forth across his front porch, playing the bagpipes at all hours of the day and night? Well, you can escape from all that with just 8 or 9 gallons of Big Buzz Brew.
Have some Big Buzz Brew, a buck, a bottle every day's no neighbor day.
Greetings, friends, and thank you, Mr. Announcer. Welcome to our first episode of the Arts at Angeloria's Radio Theater. Say hello to our listeners, Penny. Meow. And remind me, won't you, at the end of the show to tell our guests all about our exciting contest? Meow. Jump up here on my lap, Penny. It's a bit spooky tonight as the wild October leaves swirl around just beyond the walls of our little theater. The glow of the ghost light on the abandoned stage gives the place an eerie feel. Don't you agree? Wow. I'm so glad I've got you to keep me company, Penny. Wow. Oh, you're right. I nearly forgot. We're not alone. We've got our good friends, the listening audience out there. Thank you for reminding me, Penny. Well then, dear listeners, get your cocoa and sit yourselves near your fireplaces and gaze into the embers. Gaze into them deeply, and you will see a noble castle as it was a few 100 years ago, sitting atop a hill in the moors of Yorkshire. Enjoy your time at the castle, and enjoy the story of the Ghostly Sonata. Wow.
Come in, Signor Giovanni. Oh, it's only you, Kate.
Yes, milady.
I thought your knock was that of Giovanni. Did you not deliver to him my message?
Yes, milady. He will be here presently.
He takes his time.
He seemed reluctant to accept your invitation.
Reluctant? What manner of man is this Italian player of the violin who strives always to avoid me? Kate, am I growing so old and ugly this man should shun my presence?
You are very beautiful, milady. Methinks Signor Giovanni does not wish to be alone with you because he fears that beauty.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps he is one of those gentlemen with strict scruples who does not wish to forget that he is my husband's friend and guest.
You have made other men forget such scruples, milady.
Well, why not, when one is married to a fool who spends his days at the chase and his nights at the gaming tables? One must seek amusement. Only you know how often I find it, Kate.
Milady is very clever, and my lord her husband very trusting.
Stupid would be a better word, but never has he introduced such a man like this Italian to our house before. Oh, is he not handsome, Kate?
Signor Giovanni is the very picture of good looks, milady.
And handsome men are rare, almost as rare as men with scruples. If it is a sense of honor that makes the signor so aloof, he must be taught, for it denies him much.
That's good, Giovanni.
It's fine, yes, my lord.
He's coming.
I can hear, and the idiot is bringing my husband with him.
Here we are, Giovanni. May we enter your nest, my little bird?
Bird. Of course, my lord, come in and welcome.
Greetings, Iris, my sweet wife. Your serving wench said you had a wish to hear the music of friend Giovanni. I have brought him to you, violin and all.
It was good of you to accompany him, my lord. You are ever so busy with other interests. I did not include you in my invitation.
I understand, my dear, but Giovanni accused me of neglecting thee, so I am here at his insistence.
I see.
Come in, friend Giovanni. Don't linger in the hall.
Thank you, my lord Alistair.
Greetings, signor.
My respects to you, my lady.
I wish to hear the music of your violin. Will you play?
It would be a privilege and a pleasure.
Mind you, make your music lively, Giovanni. Give us none of your wishy-washy Italian love songs.
On the contrary, my lord, the romantic airs of signor's native land are what I wish to hear.
Oh, well then I guess I'll have to listen then.
Why? I'll not be offended if you return to your game. I fancy there is a game in progress below stairs.
I am for rousing stakes. It nearly broke my heart to leave.
If you really do not mind, my dear.
Lord, you will not leave us.
Of course he will.
But please.
Signor Giovanni, you insisted my husband come hither with you because you think that he neglects me. That is not so. I like music. He likes cards. He likes many friends around him. I prefer one. Must one of us mold our nature to the other?
Truly said, sweet Iris. We, friend Giovanni, are one wedded pair who understand one another, each serenely trusting in the other's love and virtue. An exceptional couple, isn't that so, my dear?
You are always right, my lord.
And I am lucky to have such a wife.
Alistair, will you please return to the card game? I'm getting royally flushed by a dreadful run of cards.
I'm coming, Jonathan. Well, I leave you two now.
Wait, I return to the tables with you.
Signor?
Why?
It must be. It is not proper that I remain with the lady while her husband is away.
Nonsense. Nonsense. That's some of your foreign ideas, my boy. You Italians may have reason to distrust and guard your women, but not we Englishmen. Stay and regale her ears with sentimental music, Giovanni, while I return to my game.
Won't you be seated, signor?
I thank you.
Not so far away from me. Here is a softer chair.
I find this one very comfortable.
Then I shall move. Here, I will recline on this couch by your side.
As my lady wish.
You may go, Kate, and close the door.
No, senora, it is not right for you and me to be here behind closed doors.
You heard my husband's views. He has perfect trust in you and me. Go now, Kate.
Yes, my lady.
There. Are you so filled with scruples, signor, because you do not trust yourself?
I trust myself completely, senora. You wish me to play for you?
Yes, a love song.
Very well.
You leave my side?
You will like the music better if it comes from a distance.
From whence it comes matters not, as long as you play your love song to me.
I play a love song for you.
You are very different from other men I have known, signor.
I am a simple gentleman, senora. If I lack the grace of other men of your acquaintance, it is my misfortune.
Yes, your misfortune. Oh, what a beautiful melody. Still, it is not as beautiful as the emotion it sings of. Do you agree, Signor?
I agree that love is the most wonderful of all God's gifts to man.
A man who brings such music from those strings must love the very name of love.
I love the beautiful in love.
Can there be aught in love but beauty?
Yes, there can be baseness and dishonor.
Baseness and dishonor are but words to deny the foolish happiness. Are you foolish, Signor Giovanni, or are you merely cautious?
I don't understand.
I mean, if you loved a lady, a married lady, let's say, would you not forget such childish things as scruples if you could enjoy her love in secret, secure from her husband's wrath?
No, I could not.
You have ceased playing.
With your permission, I will rejoin your husband and your friends.
So soon?
If you permit, please.
Signor Giovanni, am I unpleasing to your eyes?
Oh, you are very beautiful.
Then what manner of man are you who forever shuns my company?
Senora, I beg your permission to leave.
And I'll not give it to you.
Then I must go without it.
You do not dare.
You forced me to dare. Yes, you forced me now to say that which will mean we will never meet again. Your husband, my friend, may be blind to your real nature, but to me it has been plain since first we met.
What do you mean?
That you are a bad woman.
You dare!
Do you think I've sensed your practice of always trying to be alone with me? I am no conceited fool who thinks you love me. You don't know the meaning of love. If I were not here, you would seek some other man. I want not a cheap thing as you. I want not such a vile dishonor. That is all I have to say. I go, Senora.
Oh, no! You don't go until I show you how I repay such insults.
Why do you tear your dress?
To teach you the worth of that honor you just flung at my feet. Help! Help! Alistair!
Why do you cry out for your husband?
So you can tell him your story, and I can tell him mine. Alistair! Kate! Oh, gentlemen, help!
What is it?
Why does my lady scream?
Iris, what is it?
What do you mean to do?
You shall soon see. Help! Help!
Iris, what have we here?
Her crown! Oh, Lady Iris!
Giovanni?
Your friend attempted to dishonor me.
No, no!
Giovanni!
I swear, no!
He seized me in his arms. See how he tore my dress.
She lies!
So this is how you repay my friendship?
Senor, I beg you, hear me.
I hear not from you but a gasp of death.
No, no, sheath your sword!
I sheath it in your body!
Wait, Alistair! Do not be hasty in your wrath!
Qua!
Oh!
Your blade struck true. Our honor is avenged, my lord.
You have killed me, who I think was friend.
I killed you for the dog you are.
For your insult to an honest woman.
But breath enough remains to curse you. Oh, dear God, wise as you are just, hear the grand prayer I send to you now. Though my body soon return to dust, let my soul, my spirit still live on to punish those who kill me.
Silence him. Pull forth your sword and plunge it in his chest again.
Lady Red, please take back thy words!
I say, one cannot strike a dying man who prays to God. Alistair!
It would be a useless gesture, for a second thrust is not needed. So, you fear my prayer. Listen what it is. You wished I played for you a love song. Well, I pray I will play a love song for you from beyond the grave. A song that will bring you to your death, to many deaths. For you will live again in the woman of your wicked blood. And to them also I will play a song of love and death. And to them
Stop
also.
him! Alistair! Kate, don't just stand there. Do something.
But my lady, I dear God!
Be still, woman.
No, and for you, Lord Alistair, my friend, only in name, I pray my music will bring your proud name to a dishonorable end. Dishonorable end such as you have brought to mine. That is my curse, my dying prayer. Dear God of justice, answer.
What was that?
That violin.
No one stands near it.
It seemed a finger plucked its string.
Giovanni, forgive. Withdraw your prayer, your curse.
Giovanni?
He is dead.
Whatever the fragrance you desire, try on to come on. You want to set your lover on fire, try on to come on. Smear it all over you, just 2 drops will do. So use eau de cologne. When it's time for you to rendezvous, try eau de cologne.
Now available in violet, lavender, rose, and new sultry iris.
When it's time for you to rendezvous, try eau de cologne.
Available at Marichek's and other fine stores.
And now, Penny, centuries later, our tale of the violin and its ghostly sonata continues. Listen.
Good heavens! In this supposedly enlightened year of 1939, you can't possibly believe in that whole Lord Alistair and Lady Iris curse.
It's perfectly ridiculous, Dr. Matthews.
One cannot call something that has turned out consistently for more than 200 years ridiculous.
Oh, I admit there are some queer chapters in my family's history, but I don't believe in any of these supernatural hocus-pocus imaginings.
If that old curse really plagues you right, why is it only isolated members of the family? And why should Frederick and I be afraid of it?
Those portraits before you should enlighten you, Anne.
You think Giovanni's curse only strikes those who bear strong resemblance to Lady Iris and Lord Alistair?
That point has been well proven. Compare your great-great-grandmother's portrait, Anne, with that of Lady Iris's here. And Frederick, your great-great-grandfather's, with that of Alistair Wright. All 4 met violent and disgraceful deaths, as though in answer to the Italian's prayer. Frederick, my boy, you and Anne are 4th cousins. She is the last of Lady Iris's line, and you are the last of Lord Alistair's. I'm certainly afraid for both of you tonight, because you have returned to the castle as man and wife.
I see. Hated blood reunited and that sort of thing.
What a splendid reception you proved to be for our people on the honeymoon, Dr. Matthews. We didn't expect you to approve of our elopement, but we never dreamed you'd try to frighten us with this wild boogie tale when we told you about our recent marriage.
My dear children, I've been a second father to you. If you do not respect my knowledge and expertise in this matter, or my fears, then please at least humor them. Perhaps the thing I fear only exists in this castle. Leave it now tonight. Don't try to live within these walls where Giovanni met his death.
Oh, rot.
Naturally, we're going to live here. It is a glorious castle in our birthright.
It's our home and always has been. If any ghosts lurk about here, then I've never seen them, and neither has anybody else. Oh, just forget it, dear Dr. Matthews. Let us go back to the drawing room and find ourselves a drink.
Yes, come along, Dr. Matthews.
No, thank you. Since you won't listen to me, I must be going home. Good night, my dears.
Well, he certainly made this a cheerful homecoming.
Well, darling, We expected such stodgy people, such as Dr. Matthews, to hold up their hands in fear and horror when they learned about our recent marriage, didn't we? Tradition is very dear to them, especially when it concerns the supernatural.
The Alistair curse. Silly rot.
You really are like that old painting of Alistair, Freddie.
And you might have posed for that portrait of Lady Iris. The only difference is in the gown, Anne.
I wonder if there is such a thing as reincarnation.
If it is true, then in our case we have a lot to make amends for. He was a stupid blighter, and she was... well, one doesn't mention her sort in mixed company.
And we're the last of their blood reunited. Frederick! Is that one of the servants at the end of the hall down there?
I don't see.
It's gone now. It must have been the shadow I saw moving there.
Darling, you're not beginning to imagine things because of Dr. Matthews' warning, are you?
No, of course not. Let's get out of here. I need some air. Wait. Frederick?
What is it?
Listen.
To what? I don't hear anything.
It seems I hear the music of a violin. I know I heard a violin, Frederick.
No. You imagined it, my love.
That's what I thought. There's no one
here that could be playing the instrument. Let's step outside into the garden for a moment.
You don't think I heard the violin of Giovanni?
Giovanni's been dead for over 200 years.
Oh, you're right. I'm a fool. This is the 20th century. I promise not to worry any more about his ghostly violin or its sonatas.
Good girl. Look up at the stars tonight. Aren't they glorious? Suppose we go back inside now, eh? It's a bit cool out.
Oh no, it's pretty out here in the garden. But you're right, it is cool out. Would you fetch me a wrap, darling?
Of course. But don't go listening to any spooky music while I'm gone.
I won't. Hurry back, my sweet.
I will.
Frederick! Frederick! Come back! I hear the music.
The lady does not care for music.
Who are you? Why do you play that violin?
I play a love song to you.
A love song? To me?
It is my answer to all of your questions, all of your fears, all of your doubts. Do you not find my love song beautiful?
Very beautiful.
Still, it is not as beautiful as the emotion that it sings of.
Love is the most wonderful of God's gifts.
Then music will make you love the very name of love.
I only love the beautiful in love.
Can there be anything in love but beauty?
Love can be baseness and dishonor.
There are only words to deny the foolish happiness.
I do not understand you, sir.
If your heart was to love another man, would you not forget such childish things as scruples and enjoy that love in secret?
What? What are you doing to me? You weave some spell over my brain.
I am playing to you a love song, Lady Iris.
Lady Iris?
Anne? Oh, Anne!
Anne! That's my name, not Iris. But is it?
Lord Alistair, your husband comes. Since you and I must love in secret, I will leave you now.
Lord Alistair?
Anne, my sweet!
Remember, we must enjoy our love in secret, for that was your way. Farewell.
Anne! Oh, why don't you answer me? Anne!
Here I am.
Who were you talking to here?
No one.
I thought I heard your voice and that of a man.
There is no man here.
Anne, what's the matter with you? You seem dazed.
I'm all right.
Well, you don't look it.
Frederick!
What?
Can't you hear it this time?
Hear what?
The music of a love song, played on a violin.
My dear young Frederick, your wife has a lover. In the Lord's name, What has happened to you the past few months?
Enough to convince even a blinder fool than I. It began the night after we returned from our honeymoon. The night after you tried to frighten me with an old wives' tale of a curse. The only curse I'm afraid of is the one I married. Anne and I were sitting in the garden when she made a flimsy excuse to get rid of me. When I came back, I heard voices. Hers and that of a man. But when I reached her, the man was gone, and she denied anyone had been there. That was my first inclination. A dozen times since, I've had similar experiences now. She sneaks away from the castle for several hours at a time. She sneaks away to see her lover.
I don't believe that. Dear boy, Anne's not the sort to...
She is! You once made me try to believe she was the reincarnation of Lady Iris. Ha! Maybe you're right. For Anne has the same vile nature.
No matter what you suspect, you cannot be sure.
I mean to be sure. Tonight, when she leaves the house, I mean to follow. Over these past 3 months, I've lived in hell. I'll follow her tonight, and if I find what I suspect, I mean to kill.
Don't be a fool. Would you destroy yourself as well as her for wanton murder?
The law won't hang a man who is upholding the honor of his name. I will kill them both and go scot-free.
Remember the history of Lord Alistair, who killed for the honor of his name. Remember the mistake he made and the punishment that followed.
I'll make no mistake. Let me go.
Frederick!
Let me go, I say. Let me go.
My boy!
I have a pistol in my pocket. Tonight, I kill them both, and I will go scot-free.
Frederick! Palmer! Palmer, come quickly!
Yes, Dr. Matthews. What's wrong, sir?
I want you to follow Frederick at once. Don't let him out of your sight. Call out for Constable Bill Grantham and have him place Frederick under arrest.
Under arrest?
Yes. For having a pistol in his possession. Illegally. I'll take the full responsibility. Hurry. That way, Palmer. I must find Lady Anne and warn her.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Constable Grantham! Constable Grantham!
God help them both. Nothing may save them now. One cannot fight the dead man's curse.
You like the love song I play for you, my lady?
Your sonata has become the only thing that I live for. Yet, how unhappy it has made me.
Unhappy?
Because I cannot hear it except during the few moments when I see you alone in the garden each night.
Oh, you have made me ashamed.
I love you with all of my heart and soul. Yet, you would never kiss me.
Soon I shall kiss you.
Why should I beg you for love? 3 short months ago, I adored the man that I married.
You had not met me 3 months ago.
Yet, it seemed I knew you a long, long time ago.
Does it seem so?
Yes, who? What are you that this spell is cast upon me? There's something terrible, something unnatural about the way you rule my mind. Why don't you tell me who you are?
So, we agree. I am a masquerader.
Do you always wear that costume? Always masquerading?
Soon the masquerade will end, Senora. Soon my violin will rest.
And soon you'll hold me in your arms. Hold me now. Give me one single kiss to ease the ache that is in my heart.
Would you want that kiss in secret?
It's our only way.
Come, my arms are open for you now. I will give you the kiss.
What if someone is spying?
You love me, and you must follow me like I once followed honor.
Yes, I love you. Take me in your arms. Kiss me on the lips.
The first kiss and the last.
Your lips are as cold as death.
And my arms strong as the grave.
Frederick!
I knew I would find you with a man.
Put down that gun.
Don't try to leave his arms. You haven't time.
He's going to shoot. Let me go.
The spirit has lived on to punish.
I know you now. You're Giovanni.
Frederick! Frederick!
Come now, Dr. Matthews. You have found me too late. I have killed them both.
God forgive you.
Grab his pistol, Bill!
You can have it now. I knew you would send Constable Grantham to find me, Doctor, but you're too late. Arrest me if you will. A court will free me again. The law doesn't punish men who kill for honor. Look at my wife. Her guilt is proven. There she lies with her lover as they fell.
You're mad. Only Anne is lying there.
Where's this man you speak of?
Why, he isn't there. I shot them both. They fell together. Constable.
Only a woman lies dead on the ground. You'll have to show a jury you found her with her lover.
But I saw him. I shot him. My pistol almost touched his body. It was impossible to miss. I saw him fall. I killed for my honor.
If you can convince a court if that's your belief, they may send you to the madhouse instead of the gallows. Come along.
The curse has reached its end.
Dr. Matthews?
Yes, Frederick.
I think I hear the music of a violin.
Oh, Penny, how very sad, isn't it? And so ends Giovanni's curse and the tale of the Ghostly Sonata. I wonder what became of his violin. Wow. Yes, Penny, I remember. The contest. Wow. Listening audience, I hope you enjoyed the debut episode of the Arts at Angeloria's Radio Theater, and we wonder if you can guess which of the actors in our A@A's family played each role. If you think you know, submit your guesses to the Arts at Angeloria's website via the Contact Us page or by private message to our Facebook page. Entries will be accepted through midnight on Halloween night. Wow. Yes, Penny. Penny wants me to invite you, listeners, to like us on Facebook and to watch our Facebook page and our website for information about upcoming episodes. Wouldn't we just love it if they posted their thoughts on tonight's show on their own social media, tagging the Arts at Angeloria's in it? Wow. Until next time, friends, we will leave the ghost light on here in the theater. Peace be with you all and stay safe. Good night. Say good night, Penny. Wow.
The Arts at Angeloria's would like to thank the following list of talented individuals who made this program possible by generously lending their time, talents, technical skills, and voices to the creation of this program. Our cast included Heidi Bass-Lamberto, Rick Beebe, Austin Blumenstock, Max Blumenstock, Tara Blumenstock, Sarah Fabrizio, Laurie Home, Elise LaChapelle, Tony Lamberto, Penny Lane, the wise and ancient art cat, Amelia Nemeth, Bill Rodman, Ed Rosenblatt, Jason Michael, Kate Simpson, and Nicole Zolat. Music composed by Ed Rosenblatt. Thank you, listening audience, for tuning in and for supporting the Arts at Angeloria's with your donations, however great or small. Every bit helps us to stay afloat during this difficult time for arts organizations like ours. You just received a huge clue for the contest entry, ladies and gentlemen, because you just learned the entire list of the cast. Can you match them to the correct character for the chance to win a pair of tickets for Mamma Mia coming in June of 2021? If so, send your guesses via Facebook message to the Arts at Angeloria's or via the Contact Us link on the website theartsatangelorias.com. Finally, if you'd like to have your ad set to music for our next program episode, please contact Angeloria herself to discuss your advertisement ideas. Remember to like the Arts at Angeloria's on Facebook and send along your email if you'd like to receive our newsletter and updates about our next episode. Thank you and stay safe.